Mr Speaker.
I call Jono Naylor.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I rise to support this bill and want to say a couple of things about that. Firstly, can I just address a couple of things that were raised by the previous speaker who talked about sort of broadening out the eligibility to all sorts of things for people who are residing in those particular islands that we're talking about tonight. I'm just a little concerned that if we look to impose New Zealand laws right across those places, that I would actually have to start wearing a helmet or something when I'm riding around on the Rarotongan Island. I quite like the fact that you don't have to, so I'd hate to see that we actually imposed all of the New Zealand laws that go along with the rights that go with those sorts of responsibilities as well. Mr Speaker, I think it's critically important that we do continue to support these particular islands. They have a special constitutional arrangement with New Zealand, and I think it's appropriate that we do bring in this regime. I've not been to Tokelau or to Niue, but I'm aware of the depopulation issues that they are suffering, and if there are some things that we can do to help support these nations, then we must continue to do this. And I think it's great that actually people who they're wanting to go back there to retire, if they're wanting to go back home to the islands to be able to participate in society back home, they won't have to wait until they're 65 anymore. They will be able to go back a little earlier so that they can actually go back and make some useful contribution, which I'm sure will be gratefully received back in those islands. So, sir, I think it is a great move that we are moving forward on this. I'm glad to see it happening and happy to give it my support.